Welcome back, guys. This is Diamonds Nation and I'm a Canadian-based YouTuber. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you essential things that you need to bring with you when you are coming to Canada from Nigeria, from Dubai, or from any part of the world where you are in. You need to bring these items that I'll be mentioning one by one, because these items are the things that will help you to settle down more comfortably, especially in a new country. Remember, it might take you at least 1, 2, or 3 months before you are very settled down in a country and you move on with your life. So the first thing that I'm going to be talking about is your documents. You need to bring all of your documents when you are coming to Canada. Remember, I use the word all of your documents. So if you know anything that is called a document, any document that has your name, you should bring it. Your documents could be your degree certificate, it could be your NYC certificate, it could be qualifications that you have achieved, it could be awards, it could be your birth certificate, it could be your marriage certificate, it could be your recommendation certificate, it could be your reference letter. All documents that has your name written on it, please ensure to bring them. Another thing that I want to talk about is about driving. If you're back home in your country and you drive and you have a driver's license, please, if you have that driver's license, do me a favor, kindly put it right into your wallet or straight into your bank so you don't forget it, because the driving license from your home country is what will help you to reduce the span, to reduce the number of time you will spend here in the driving school. Because if you come into Canada and you don't have a driver's license, you're basically starting from the scratch. You're starting from the beginning, and it might take you about 10 to 12 months, which is about a year, before you can get your license and start driving freely in the country. That doesn't mean within the year you cannot start driving. If you don't have that license, you still can, but to complete your driving process here in Canada will take you 1 year if you don't have a driver's license back from your home country. So you can see it's very, very important. So stuck that into your wallet or into your bag. And of course, let's not forget about banking. Remember, whatever bank you are using in your home country, you can still do online businesses with it. Don't say because you are leaving your country to another country, like you're leaving Nigeria to Canada, and then you say to all your banks, I don't need these services anymore. No, you might still need those services. Let's say, for example, you are using First Bank, GTB Bank, UBA Bank, or any of the banks back home in Nigeria. You still can continue using these banks if you are doing online banking. For example, when you're here in Canada and you have your online banking, you can still go ahead to make transfers. People can still go on to send money or pay money into these banks, and here in Canada you can use those transfers to make payments to people here or people back home. So you can still continue with your online banking. So remember your online details and stick to it. And then we should also talk about our hair. If you are a man and you're coming to Canada from Nigeria or from any place in the world, from Dubai or anywhere else, see, if you know how to cut or clip your hair by yourself, just get yourself a clipper. It will make your life very, very easy, you know, so that you can always give to your friends to help you cut your hair, or you can always do it by yourself. I think it will cost about $30 to have a decent haircut. And then for the ladies, you should learn to make your hair by yourself, even if it means like having weaves, having cornrows or braids. If you can do this by yourself, it will help you when you come into Canada, because it will help you to save. Like when you come here, I think for like braids might take you between $100 to $200 for someone to get your hair braided. And then for weaves might take you about $80 or more. So if you can make your hair by yourself, fine. Or if you can do exchange for exchange, make for me, I make for you. So if you have your hair accessories or whatever you would need to prevent you from going to the salon to make your hair, then please come with that thing. It's currently winter, and when I say winter, I mean it's winter, it's cold and snowy. So if you are coming to Canada during the winter period, please come with a very thick and a heavy jacket. In as much as when you come here, you still need to get a better jacket, because the quality back home in your country, Nigeria, Dubai, or anywhere, is different from the quality that we have here. So when you're coming to Canada, come with at least 1 or 2 thick jackets and thick clothes, which will be what you wear when you arrive, so that when you come here, you can go ahead to get other clothes. Please note, when you're relocating to Canada, you don't need to take much clothes. You don't need to buy much clothes, because most of the clothes that you buy may not suit the weather here. We have 4 weathers here. We have winter, we have summer, we have autumn, and we have spring. But winter is the coldest period, so you should really plan for this particular time by coming with a thick jacket. That is if you're traveling at this time. And please note, you don't need to come with too much clothes. Just come with a few clothes, because when you come here, you need to study the weather, and each weather has its own type of clothing. And when you settle down, as you're settling down, different seasons are approaching, then you would know what to buy. You will understand why I asked you to come with more clothes, because you will need spaces later to put other things. And that brings us to food. The cocoa, and the main reason of your luggage, and why you should come with a few clothes. Let's talk about this. For me, I think it is very, very important when you're relocating to Canada from Nigeria or from Dubai or from any part in the world, for you to come with African food stuff, or your country foodstuffs if you're not a Nigerian. If you're a Ghanaian, if you're a Cameroonian, if you're Arabic, if you're Pakistani, if you are Iranian, anywhere you're coming from, just ensure that you come with your country foodstuffs, because these foodstuffs are what will help you to settle down more easily and more comfortable in a new country where you're coming. You can imagine, like in my case now, I arrived Canada, and after I had a missing luggage, guys. Actually, I supposed to have shot this video before now, but I was like, I arrived and then my luggage was missing, and because my luggage was missing, my full stop, my egusi mug, but everything was inside, so I didn't have time to shoot that video, which is why this video is coming up late at this time. So when you come into a country, you actually need, the food that you're used to eating, to make you settle down in a new country. You don't want to come into a country and then you start every day, you start eating spaghetti, you start eating sandwich, you start eating egg, you start eating bread. You want something that you're used to, something that you are accustomed to, because when you eat this and then you mix them with the other food that you have here, you will not too much miss home, and it will give you a good spirit that everything is going to be fine, because you're not missing home too much and you're settling down. And remember, you need to feed your tummy very well. A healthy body and a healthy mind helps to get a better mindset. So you should come with these foodstuffs, because also they are expensive back here in Canada. For example, if you decide you want to buy egusi, let me first of all show you guys. See, I grinded my egusi. This is my egusi. I grinded my egusi. I came with this egusi, I came with about 10. You guys can see, I came with about 10 of this egusi. This is just 2 pieces I brought to show you guys sample. So if you did not come with your egusi and you want to buy here from the African stores, egusi in the African stores is about $8, and the size is about 250 grams. This one here is my ogbono. This is my ogbono. I have about 5 of this. I have this big size 3. I have this small size 2. I'm only showing you this one as sample, because I don't want to come here and start spending double. Here, 100 grams is for $7. Yeah, 100 grams is for $7 or for $8. That's for your ogbono. Another thing that you should come with is your crayfish. So this is my crayfish. I didn't come with much. I only came with 3 packs of this. I blended this as well, because I don't want to start having issues of blender, so I came with this. I came with 3 packs of this. I'm not sure about the price of the crayfish in the African stores, but it will still be within that range of $8, $9 or $10 So calculate it. If you're coming from Nigeria, calculate if you buy egusi for $8, or you buy ogbono for $10 or $9 or $7 and 100 grams. So calculate it so that you see the difference and know if the one you bought before. So that's that for my crayfish. Yeah, guys, this is my no. This is my no. There are some things that are not allowed for you to bring into Canada. Now, those things include dairy products. Dairy products are not allowed in the country. Dairy products could be like chicken, it could be like milk, it could be like yogurt. You cannot bring this into your luggage when you're coming into Canada, either as a hand carrier or as check-in luggage. For those of you who love pig milk, yes, I know, I want to travel everywhere with pig milk. I don't know how you can smuggle it in, but pig milk is not allowed, okay, because it's a dairy product. Chicken, Maggi, is it no chicken? Or there's this other spice I just say in Nigeria, something chicken spice for boiling meats is not allowed as long as it is written chicken. Guys, you can see, right? This one is my own no, and you guys saw what I did, right? I had to remove the pack, and hope you guys understand. Maybe from my mouth Nagoyera. So this is my own no, and of course you know what type of no is this. I removed the wrap so that it will not show. So you guys understand, right? You understand on code. This is no from Nigeria. So on code, you know what type of no this is. Now, when it comes to spices, I can't go back to the kitchen. If I can go back to the kitchen, I would have just go and bring the curry they have here in Canada so that you see. The kind of curry they have here in Canada is different from the curry that we have in Nigeria. So me, I actually came with this. So this comes in rolls here. I came with 10 rolls of this. 10 rolls of this, it could still serve me for a while. Before my luggage came, I had to buy curry from the stores, and trust me, I did not like it, because it was not catching. I kept adding, but it wasn't catching. So I just put my curry like this. I didn't buy the big ones that come in the big can because I was trying to reduce my luggage. And so I also came with thyme. This is my thyme as well. I came with 10 wraps. I just put them in like this for easy access. Now, me knowing that I'm coming in winter, this is winter period, and you will need something to spice up your life, like because it's very cold. So you know what, guys, you know what this is? This is complete pepper soup spice, which I made by myself. So it's a combination of ehuhu, I think it's called calabar nutmeg, uda and uziza seeds. So I blended them and it came out like this. So I got them from the markets and then I blended it into this form. So I have just 2 packs of it, and these 2 packs will go along with, remember, I just need to add a little of this. Yes, so I know you say you cannot travel with palm oil when you're coming to Canada or to some other countries, but you actually can, but you just need to ensure that you keep it in a frozen state. Okay, so you need to put this in the freezer and let it be solidified ice block before you transfer it into your luggage for travel. My bag have been missing for 2 weeks now, and since the 2 weeks I finally found my bag. After 2 weeks, when I found my bag, see, my oil is still sleeping. Can you guys see it? Say good morning. Good morning, oil, wake up. See, remember the weather is still cold here as well, so my oil is still sleeping. So you can come with your palm oil when you're coming to Canada. So this one, I came with 3 bottles of this one. So these are the things that you should come with. You know, these foodstuffs are very important because You cannot just decide one morning that you want to go to the African store to buy only Maggi, or to buy no, or just to buy egusi, because it could be quite a distance from your house or from where you stay. Moreover, it's not like the African stores, they don't do delivery. They do delivery, but for them to make a home delivery for you, I think you have to purchase a minimum worth of $100 before they can bring these items to your place. So these are the essential things that I think you will need, that I think you should bring when you are coming to Canada from Nigeria or from any part of the world. I hope this video is very, very helpful. If you have any questions, kindly drop all of your questions in the comment section. And as always, I will do my best to provide answers to all of your questions. I'll see you in the next video. Take good care and bye.